I'd like to tell you guys a little story. A long time ago, there was a boy. He was charming, handsome, smart, successful. He had everything he ever wanted, and everyone loved him. And that boy wasn't me. The day I turned 16, I had to get a legal job. If you're the average teenager like I was, you don't have tons of work experience at 16. My only experience was being black, going to school, cutting the grass, doing the dishes, bringing in the groceries, being black, babysitting white babies, slanging drugs, whatever it takes to make that paper, that cheddar, that green, that Skrilla, that guap, that cream, that pocket muscle. Little experience usually means little pay. I had to get a minimum wage job. So every year in high school, I had to get a summer job, and although it wasn't a formal interview process, every time my mom made me go around town to look for a job in a 3-piece suit. No matter what the job was. No matter what. Yeah, I had to go to McDonald's in a suit looking fresh to death. So I get there one of the times and the cashier says,
"How's it going, brother? Can I take your order?"
Yeah, can I get an apple?
Sorry, we're all out of apple pies right now, my man.
No, can I get an application?
Can't hear you, man. What'd you say?
Can I get an application? To work here? At this job that you have? Can I apply to work here, please?
Oh, man. Fresh out of applications right now, my man.
I guess I will take an apple pie then. Yes, an apple pie, please.
Still don't have any apple pies.
That's right. Some ice cream? It's broken, isn't it?
It's on the fritz. Sorry, brother.
Yes, these places ran out of printed applications. When they ran out of forms, you couldn't really apply. So you might as well order something. I mean, there's no way you can go up at McDonald's and not order anything. I applied to so many places. Edwards, some off-brand theater, Home Depot, The Gap, Nike, Ralph's, Albertsons, Vons, Subway, In-N-Out, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Panda Express, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, that other pizza place that I really like, that other pizza place that is just very okay, Radio Shack, Best Buy, Target, even Walmart. Those are the ones that I didn't get. I first got a job at Boston Market, then McDonald's again, then Taco Bell, then Sports Authority, then eventually Hollywood Video. Hollywood Video was not my first choice. When they call you in, they ask you a million ridiculous questions like you're big dumb stupid. Do you know how to work hard?
All my life, I've been working hard.
That's really good. That's a relief. Do you know how to use a broom? Excuse me? What'd you say? A broom. Do you know how to use it? Oh. Right. Okay. All my life. Do you know how to clean the bathroom? I've only been doing it all my life. Good. That's very good. We like that here. You'll fit right in. Here. Do you know how to organize things? Mm-hmm. Alphabetically? Yep. How about chronologically? Can you do that? Yep. The Dewey Decimal System? Have you ever heard of that? Can you do that? Absolutely. That's really impressive. That's great. Let's see here. Let's see. Now, be honest. Have you ever stolen anything? I noticed you're Afro-American. Only hearts. I'm sorry. I'm just reading what's right here. It's not me. I'm not worried about it. I equal opportunity. Last question. Why'd you choose us over Blockbuster? I applied to Blockbuster and they never called me back. I'm not salty about it anymore. It's water under the bridge. It was a long time ago, Blockbuster. But to make matters more awkward, they were right across the street from Hollywood Video. There was a bit of a rivalry. We'd shoot each other dirty looks, flash our gang signs, flash our store signs, spy on each other, sabotage each other. But seeing as how most avid movie watchers had memberships to both stores, we occasionally had to parley with the enemy because customers often dropped Blockbuster videos in our return box and our movies in theirs. Every so often, we'd need to send an emissary to discuss the terms, carrying the bargaining chips with them. The emissary didn't always make it. Probably working for Blockbuster now. One time a customer came in with this little boy and his little girl. They browsed for a few minutes, and when they were done, they came up to the front and placed 3 movies on top of the checkout counter. 2 of them were kids' movies, understandably. The third one was called Pirates. The cover looked like Pirates of the Caribbean, but let's just say it wasn't Pirates of the Caribbean. And then I looked him in the eyes and I pulled him in closer. I just wanted to confirm with him that this was the copy that he wanted. Maybe it was an honest mistake. I don't know. But I didn't want to call him out or judge him if that's what he wanted.
You mean this isn't Pirates of the Caribbean?
No. Back then, no one could get the explicit movies they wanted without first showing their face. One night, I was working the closing shift with the shift manager, Jessie. She was we weren't exactly buddies or anything. So when it was 10 p.m., we kicked the last of the customers out. We locked the doors. I started cleaning, and she started doing what managers always do, watching and telling me I was doing everything wrong. It was just a normal night, but then I heard a muscle car in the parking lot, driving all sorts of crazy. Got my attention, but I didn't think much of it. I would do the same thing if I had a muscle car. But I didn't. I had a Saturn. So I didn't. But before I could return to work, the guy stopped his car, jumped out, then ran up to our doors, and then started pulling at them. He had a crazed look in his eyes. But in my defense, that's how all of our customers look. I was waving my hands, shaking my head. We're closed.
Jesse, you better frickin' let me in.
Except he didn't say frickin'. He started rattling the doors with both hands. I stood there, armed with the broom. I don't get paid enough for this stuff. I wasn't sure if Blockbuster was staging another attack or if the zombie apocalypse had already begun and I didn't know. Turned out this guy knew my shift manager. It was her husband. Don't rope me into your family drama. Not for no minimum wage, you ain't. If I wanted family drama, I'd watch reruns of Family Matters or Fresh Prince, Full House, the original. So my manager ran to the bathroom and locked herself in. Cool. An excellent model of leadership. Save yourself. So I'm just like, does this mean you're going to finish locking up after this is all over? Because, it's already late. And you guys don't approve overtime, so, yeah, I'm just gonna head on out. Then another dude rolled up. I was like, fine. Y'all wanna scrap? Let's scrap. I've been waiting for this. I've been watching DBZ. I've been watching the Power Rangers until my parents said you can't watch that anymore because I was getting too violent. I've seen the first Karate Kid.
They didn't want none of this smoke.
I looked around the store for my weapons of choice, see what I could use. I learned that from Jackie Chan. All I could find was a fire extinguisher. Fine. Figured I could spray them with it, disorient them, then beat them over the head with it. I was ready. Then it turns out the other dude was his buddy trying to calm him down. But he was failing. I looked at the fire extinguisher. Back to the crazy guy. Back to the fire extinguisher. Looked at my hands. He kicked the door again, shattering the tempered glass to a million tiny pieces. This was my moment. I was born for this. I was bred for this. I already had my speech prepared for accepting the key to the city. The dude was already gone. That's right. Trying to come up in here, trying to mess with me. Not me. Not today. You gonna learn today. I was ready. I wanted to fight. I was ready to scrap. I looked down at my hands and such power, and I didn't even have to throw a single blow. I quit that day to pursue my dream of fighting crime full time. So the crazy thing is, when Jessie finally came out of the bathroom, she exited like she just had some bad Taco Bell, took care of some business. Like she didn't just lock herself in the bathroom, like she didn't just leave me out there to face her problems. Did she call the cops? Nope. I'd call them, but I got warrants. Okay, so she called our crazy manager, But before she arrived, two of Jesse's weirdo friends showed up. One of them was consoling her. She was crying. The other friend had a knife in his hand. He looked a little unstable, to be honest. It didn't look like someone I would trust. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to go home, but I thought I was gonna have to talk to somebody about what happened. But the whole thing was a little bit awkward, so I just went back to cleaning. The guy with the knife was like, "He better not come back." Jesse, I guess, see you tomorrow. And I guess the morning crew will take care of all the glass and clean that up. I gotta clock out. It's late. Y'all have a blessed night, all right? Sad thing is, when I came into work the next day, no one said a thing. No one said a thing. It was like it didn't happen. The glass was replaced, door was fixed. I understand that, but no one said anything. I'm like, we ain't gonna talk. We ain't even gonna gossip. We ain't even gonna gossip about what happened last night. Y'all suck. Y'all are lame. Like, I can't. Turns out that her husband was drunk and he got pulled over like maybe a mile down the road for driving erratically. So, justice, I guess. You're welcome, Jesse. You're welcome for saving your life. These hands right here. You're welcome, Hollywood Video. This is probably why you're out of business. Huh? This right here.